Welcome into the 2024 22 under 22 list of players here in Major League Soccer. I'm Kaylyn Kyle, along the likes of Sacha Kljestan and Andrew Wiebe. Now, gentlemen, it is an impressive list to say the very least. If you haven't seen it, head on over to MLSsoccer.com. Let's take a look back in time with some top players heading on over with massive transfers. I mean, you look at them. All of these players going to top teams that also play in the Champions League. So, Sacha, looking at the current list in 2024, I want to know your top three that you could potentially see making a move over to a European club.
Well, as we saw on that list, Kaylyn, it's a great indicator of future transfers. So for me, Jalen Neal, the LA Galaxy center back, Obed Vargas, center midfielder for the Seattle Sounders, and Federico Redondo are three players to keep an eye on in the future. But I want to focus on Jalen Neal. The LA Galaxy center back is still young, 21 years old, but is starting to garner lots of experience in his games with the LA Galaxy. He's also made his debut for the US national team last year, and he just has such high upside. He's tall, he's strong, but his most important quality is reading the game. He can read the game so well from behind the play to snuff out plays, but also he's a ball-playing center back, a very good passer out of the back, and I know the biggest teams around the world have been watching Jalen Neal for a couple of years now, and everybody's always looking for a tall center back that can pass out of the back.
All right, well, Andrew, let's jump over to your list of players because Sacha had those top three. I want to look at yours. You currently have four players you could see making a massive transfer, maybe potentially overseas as well.
I mean, I'll have a list. I agree with Sacha on Redondo and Vargas, and more on them in just a second. Christian McFarland, though, yes, I'm cheating because Fab Romano and Tom Bogert have already reported it is very likely that once McFarland turns 18, the New York City Academy product will make the move to Manchester City. He's got an interesting story. English-born, moved to the U.S. when he was 3. New York City spotted him at 11 years old, and at 14, he signed his first professional contract in MLS Next Pro, games with New York City too, but now he's doing it at the top level. 8 appearances, in the league, 4 starts in Leagues Cup for New York City. He's got physicality, a really nice left foot. He has the personality, Nick Cushing, the manager of New York City, said, to thrive both at the MLS level, but at a very higher level. So we'll see in January if that move materializes. But in the meantime, the Seattle Sounders are putting an 8-figure price tag on Obed Vargas. He's 19 years old. He started almost every game this year for the Sounders. So if you're taking a close look at another guy on this list that could make a big move, watch Vargas, particularly after the Club World Cup.
Incredible to see the progression of Major League Soccer and the development of these young players potentially heading on over to Europe. If you want to see the full list of the 22 under 22, head on over to MLSsoccer.com.